So here we have the headlight from a Honda Accord Generation 7. This is an old headlight I have. The lens started to go all scratched and yellow and I tried cleaning, it didn't work, so I said I just replace them. So this is here. The part you're looking at here is this part here, which is the actual adjuster itself. And what this does basically is the headlights are free to move forward and back like that, which adjusts the beam of light going out. So this in essence pulls forward or pushes back the actual enclosure inside here, which adjusts the beam. It's particularly important with HIDs because you could blind oncoming drivers quite easily. So I'm going to put that to the side for a moment and bring out one I had before. This is actually your adjuster. The adjuster itself, I don't know if you can see that, is an electric motor, and it basically uses this to push forward and back. And using one that I'd broken before, this is the headlight for it, the adjuster, I don't know if you can see it, connects in just in there, and ultimately what it does is pushes this forward or pulls it back. And that's the adjustment of your headlight beam. So that's obviously your head, your main beam, and that's your actual projector there. It's a halogen projector. HIDs are completely different from both an optic perspective and a connector perspective. So the adjuster's out on this, but it actually sits in there. I don't know if you can see it, but in there's a little clip. Don't show it's going to camera, whereby the actual white of that sits into. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to get it out. It's pretty easy. Obviously it's easier if it's out of the car than in the car. So I'm going to actually take this little backing off here, which is a load of clips, and I'll make it quite obvious for you. So I'm going to put the camera down. Just give me a second. You can see that. So pop these clips, just little pop clips, for 5mm screwdriver for that, and off comes the back. This is what the back looks like. Pick this up. The back looks like. And there's control electronics in there for stepper motors that feed back what's going on. The other is just a backing case with rubbers on it. When you're adjusting, the actual adjustment screw goes in there, which is a little geared cog that allows you to adjust it. But what happens if you look, ultimately, when the motor spins, again I'm going to put this camera down again, I'm not a camera person, but anyway, when it spins, if you look, it actually spins like that. This moves out, which then lowers that forward, and then when you want to bring it up, it pulls it back, which pulls the whole lens case up like that, which raises the beam. So that's the motion of the adjuster motor. So that's it. So what we want to do is we want to get this out of the other one. So obviously I have this one out already. So if I spin it, and what we want to do to make life easy for us is we want to get it full stretch like this. The reason being is when we take it out, we want to twist it, unclip, bring down, and bring it out like that. So I'm going to try doing that over here. So putting this guy back together and out of the way. Clips on back like that, not special about it. I bring this guy over. So this guy has it mounted already. So what I want to do is I want to actually try and get this off. So I'm going to pop the clips off this guy. He came off pretty easy. And looking at it, I bring it like that, it comes out. So I twist it anti-clockwise, which pushes it all the way forward, which moves the lens forward. Once that's done, I simply twist. Out it comes. Straightforward as that. So you can see its length. And if that's seized for you, you would just replace it with a new one. Straightforward like that. To put it back in then, which is the tricky bit in fairness, is, again, I don't know if you can see it in there, that little clip there, this has got to sit into. So if you imagine for a moment, put the camera down again, the actual, that's going to move forward and back. There's two little clips that sits on like that, so you've got to get it up in like that so it sits like that. So simply a bit of a knack, to be honest with you. So you go along, you take the headlight. I can't do this with one hand, is the problem. You're going to have to feel it. You get it in, once it's in, you twist, lock home, put back on your case, and you're done. Of course I have to do it with one hand, the case goes back on, you're done. So that's it. I think it's a relatively straightforward fix. I think £400 for a new one of these. The whole enclosure is a bit much, but it's just that actuator's gone. Alright, and that's it. If you're back to alignment. Any questions, let me know. Cheers.